Greetings guys, gals, non-binary pals, and welcome back to another video in my childhood bedroom in Aotearoa, New Zealand. I'm your host, Kiwi. I'm sorry, that just felt like it flowed really well, so I just went with it. So I've been asking a lot on Twitter and on Instagram what videos you all want to see from me, and I've been receiving an overwhelming report of wanting to see things a few more positive videos, and one that was recommended a lot was r/actual lesbians, which is just a Reddit of queer women being queer, and it's great, and I thought that we would look at it and share all this queer love together, this queer WLW love. I try to match my outfits to my videos, sometimes better than others, but today I'm wearing my Pride Kiwi tee, available at insectumclothing.com. Help support me, a small business, and some New Zealand wildlife with every purchase. I'm wearing my Hyunjin Maniac goggles because I don't need an explanation for that. We all know what that means. And my She-Ra sword earrings. Girls on here be like, I don't know how to talk to women. I don't know how to get in a relationship with a woman. Blah, blah, blah. Like, fools! You are women! Just do what you would want a girl to do for you and then ram her into the mattress. A top wrote this. Listen, it sounds like it should be easy. It sounds like, yeah, I know what I should do. I know what I would like to happen, but that requires having any form of, like, confidence and self-esteem, and that's not happening. I say this all the time. Like, a large chunk of my channel is me talking about relationships and communication. And I talk a lot about, like, sex and, like, initiating conversation and stuff like that. But I am so... I need people to tell me. I need people to tell me what I want. I can't make decisions to save my goddamn fucking life. I can't do shit for myself. Oh, I've got some stuff to work on. If gay is sin, why women hot? That is a very good question. Are you actually a switch, or are you just so much of a sub you'll dom if that's what your partner wants? I feel like this directly ties to what I just said before. I don't know what I want. You have to tell me what I want. I'm just gonna sit here in silence for the rest of this video. I say too much about myself sometimes. I feel like I overshared. Half my life has been oversharing on the internet. It's too late now. Now it's just with way more people. So, it's fine. Gamer girl? No, you misunderstood. I'm a gay mer-girl. Steals your girlfriend and swims away. That's me. I am a gay mer-girl. That's my dream. My middle name, one of my middle names, is Ariel, named after the mermaid. And I have claimed and used that my entire life. Every time people mention mermaids, I was named after a mermaid. I used to swim competitively as a child. I live in the ocean. The ocean is my favorite place to be. If I had to die anywhere, it would be in the ocean. It doesn't scare me. I love the ocean. I love the ocean so much. I am a gay mer-girl, and I will steal your girlfriend and swim away. That's not a threat. That's a promise. We're on a date, going smooth. We go back to mine. You're thinking we're about to get freaky, and boom, 30-minute plant tour. I would love this. I want this. Someone take me back to their house and show me all their plants. To be honest, this would be me, but with my K-pop albums and my photo cards. I go on a date with you, you come back to my house, and you walk into my lounge, and you've got my 3 K-pop shelves. And what's that in the corner? Oh, it's how binders. You want to have a look? Wow, look. This is my flex on, wow. And that's how the date would go. 30-minute plant tour, sign me up. 3-hour K-pop tour, sign me up. I mean, if anyone wants that, hit me up. We can go on a date, and then I'll show you all my K-pop albums and my photo cards. So, currently all my albums are in a storage locker, but you bet your bottom fucking dollar that we're traveling the world with our full photo card collection right now. I think that's pretty gay of me. Just a very different type of gay to the plant tour. Kind of like the goggles. I'm the goggle gay. The Stray Kids goggle gay. Moving on. Me as a 12-year-old. Yeah, women are just objectively more beautiful. Like, it's just true. Women are always more attractive than men. Them's the facts. It's nature. God's will, if you may. I am heterosexual. I remember doing this because my mom also told me that, like, you know, boys aren't it. Boys are shit. Fuck boys. Girls are so much better. Girls are so much prettier. My mom is a heterosexual woman, so I just thought that these were heterosexual things to say. Sometimes I question things. Girls are just prettier. I never had crushes, like, at all. Growing up, the first person, like, I ever had a crush on was Luke Hemmings, and that was when I was 14. But, like, I also didn't really know what a crush was. But when I was, like, a kid, I would constantly find myself looking at, like, girls and women and being like, oh my god, she's so pretty, she's so pretty. And I would lie awake at night and think about, like, I would have these thoughts of, like, what if I like girls? What if I like girls? No, I can't like girls because then I can't have kids, and I really want kids because, you know, 6-year-olds, I just knew you needed a man and a woman to have kids. I don't really know much more than that. So I was like, no, I can't like girls because I want to have kids. A lot has changed since then. Yeah, I just convinced myself that, like, I didn't like girls. I just thought they were pretty and way better than guys, and I didn't like boys. I liked girls, but, like, in a straight way. I did. And then I got older and I realized I didn't care. I never tried to hide that I liked girls. It was like, once it came into question, I never denied it or thought about it, but as a kid, I was confused by it, you know? That didn't make sense. Basically, since I was 11 years old, I said I wanted to marry Demi Lovato. So, that's really all I can say about that. My first actual crush I had was Luke Hemmings when I was 14, but when I was 11, I said I wanted to marry Demi Lovato. So, like, make that make sense. Whenever we played Kiss, Marry, Kill, I always complained if there were any, like, men on the list. They would always lose to anyone. Didn't matter. The women are winning. But, like, in a straight way, though. Obviously. If sexuality was a choice, I'd be gayer. Same. Now, listen, putting my feet down a little bit because it's about to get a little bit deeper. Listen, this is a conversation I see happen a lot, and I understand the biphobia in this conversation of women saying that, you know, I wish I didn't like men, I wish I wasn't attracted to men, that sort of thing. I understand how that can come across as biphobic, even when it comes from, like, queer or bi people themselves, and I do understand the problem with that. I personally, in the position I am currently in, do struggle with that a little bit because over lockdown, my ability to not interact with men at all, obviously, was, like, super high. I didn't interact with men, like, at all throughout lockdown because I didn't have to. I couldn't, really. And then I came out of lockdown and I decided to go out with this guy that I'd seen before lockdown, that I realized that my PTSD had gotten so much worse and my, like, fear of men had gotten, like, so much worse, and it was really upsetting and really, like, I just really was really shaken by it. I didn't realize how bad it was, that, like, I never took a break between, like, my abusive relationship and then, like, dating and, like, sex and stuff like that. I, like, went straight from being in an abusive relationship to, like, seeing other people because I didn't want to process it. And so having the 2 years to process and actually distance myself from, like, physical relationships made me scared. And then I went out with a man and, like, had a PTSD episode that lasted for a week. So I'm in a position where I really do wish I was a little bit gayer, because it's really annoying to be attracted to someone and then, like, go out with them and have, like, a trauma episode because of it when they've done nothing. You just have PTSD and it's shit. But that's my little story time. I don't know why I felt the need to justify that. I guess I just sort of wanted to let you all know that this is a thing that's happened to me. Maybe it's happened to you as well. And I think it does really affect a lot of people's sexualities. Like, if you've had trauma from anyone, it's going to affect your sexuality. I have had sexual trauma from a man and from a woman and from a non-binary person. So I'm kind of in a bit of a situation. Kind of not at the best of times. But the worst, my long-term abusive relationship was with a man, so that's much worse overall. I feel like I am coming across as not sober. I promise I'm sober, I'm just unhinged. And I forgot to take my medication. I love your boobs. What? You seem pretty excited about them for someone who's ace. Chest pillows. Chest pillows? Brilliant. Fantastic. This is super wholesome. This is really cute. I really like this. It's really lovely. Asexuality is totally valid, along with any form of romantic attraction that may come with that. Being like an asexual lesbian, asexual biromantic, asexual aromantic, asexual heteroromantic, etc. All completely valid, and I hope that you find someone with brilliant chest pillows for you to sleep on, or not. I don't know what you're into, I don't know what you like, but I love this. This is cute, and I wish you happiness. Just two girls chilling in a hot tub right beside each other because they are gay but still can't differentiate between platonic affection and romantic intimacy. Yeah, this is the story of like everyone's lives. Oh my gosh. Communication is key, but communicating is very scary and very difficult because what if they don't feel the same way? What's the worst they can do? Say no. Exactly. And that is scary. Rejection is scary. Listen, I can dish out advice, but actually taking it on board is very difficult. Girls are scary. I love women, but women terrify me. They're so intimidating and so beautiful and step on me. What? I didn't say that. You heard nothing. Moving on. Pose with your sword the way guys on Tinder pose with fish. Please. Can we please make that a thing? Hey, queer women, we all need swords, and we should all be posing with them on Tinder, and just in general every day. I would like to see your best sword pictures. If you have a sword, take photos with your sword and tweet them to me. I would like to admire the power. This is a freaking sick lesbian flag. I fucking love women with a T-Rex and a gun and the two women signs. Très magnifique. Brilliant. This is a sick flag. I would like the flags to look like this. Can we start doing, like, can we get one of these for every sexuality immediately? And I would like them on a t-shirt right now because this is dope. I'm not a lesbian, so I can't use this flag, but I would like one for myself. I don't have a flag. This is the queer flag, but in all honesty, I did not know this existed until very recently. Because I use queer as like an umbrella term, right? I just use it as like part of the LGBT, and so I usually use just the rainbow. I didn't know there was a separate flag for it, but there is. Side tangent, again, if you want one, link in the description. Sorry, were you expecting a prince? Oh, no, this is so much better. I agree, absolutely. 1000, being saved by a knight in shining armor, but it's a woman. Best plot twist ever. What are your adjectives? You mean my pronouns? No, I already know your pronouns. What are your adjectives? I don't know. What are yours? Noisy and chaotic. I've never had something go from making no sense to complete sense so fast. This is a brilliant question. This is a fantastic conversation. I want someone to scream at me, what are your adjectives? I would marry this person. I don't even believe in marriage. I don't know anything about this person other than their adjectives, and that is all I need to know. That's all I need to know. We should start telling people our adjectives. What are my adjectives? You know what? This is a harder question than I thought. I'm gonna have to think on this one. Comment below what your adjectives are, and comment below what you think my adjectives are, because I'm struggling. I realize that I struggle with thoughts. Because I feel like gay, but like that's too obvious, you know? Maybe you just haven't had good dick. My girlfriend has a dick. This is brilliant. This is beautiful. This is wonderful. Something I loved about this subreddit is how much like trans lesbian love there is. I loved how much like acceptance and love there was for trans lesbians, because I know that a lot of the time trans people can feel really left out of like other queer spaces. So it's really nice that there's like a space for them. And I loved seeing it and it made me very happy. And yes, trans lesbians are valid lesbians. I think I'm gonna pull the plug here. I've been here for a really long time. I don't think I've made any sense. I don't even know how much of this is gonna actually be the video. I feel like I've been filming for 45 minutes and the video is gonna be 5 minutes long because I don't have a brain today. I had to see family that I haven't seen in 6 years. I hung out with children that I didn't even know freaking existed. My sister and I are the youngest of our generation. My family on both my mom's side and my dad's side. And on my mom's side, all my cousins have kids. The oldest is 13. And like today I saw 6 of them and I hadn't met any of them, and the oldest one was 8. No, I met him one time. 8 years ago. Like, I hung out with 6 children that I am related to that I've never met. I saw my homophobic aunties and uncles, but I managed to dodge talking to them by hanging out with their grandkids instead, which is way more fun. I would way rather hang out with like 6 small children than like 4 adults who I don't want to say dislike, but strongly don't want to have a conversation with. So I hung out with a 3-year-old instead. She was great. I loved her. I had a great time chasing around a 3-year-old and her sister and her cousins. It was good fun. Kids are great when you can give them back and you don't have to spend your money on them. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah. A massive thank you to my Sprout and above patrons, whose names are up on the screen right now, with an extra special thank you to my Kiwi cat patrons: Wolf, Rosa, Toulouse, Bobby, Sparrow, Josh, Mandy, and Robbie. I love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for becoming patrons. You help out a lot. I hope that you are enjoying the perks and things that you get. If you would like to become a patron and check out all the things you can get and help support me, I would appreciate that greatly. And you can go to patreon.com/savvycat. It's a Patreon for our podcast, which will be up and running again soon. We're just having a little bit of technical difficulties, so it's been on a bit of a hiatus, but it'll be back soon, I promise. Yeah, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, The Queer Kiwi, and Twitter, That Queer Kiwi. Subscribe to my second channel. I will be posting video there soon. I promise. I'm working on it right now. I pinky promise. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep fighting. I love you. Mwah.